Well, hello everyone, my name is Lovespuds and welcome to MotoGP 13, the demo. And,
With
yes.
MotoGP 13, you will experience all the thrills of racing in the most spectacular and cutting-edge motorcycle championship in the world.
I'm sure that was totally necessary for him to say that. Anyway, yes. You have heard me correctly, it's MotoGP 13 and I am racing motorbikes and I know naff all about motorbike racing apart from what I've seen on TV a couple of times. Looks like you get to work your way up from Moto 3 to MotoGP, so that's a pretty substantial career mode you've got going on there. Love this music, by the way, it's kind of my thing, I suppose. So yeah, we're going into the Grand Prix here. You only get one Grand Prix and you get the choice of two drivers, Valentino Rossi, which is a name I actually do recognise, and Marquez. So seeing as we're in Spain, might as well go for the homeboy, Mr. Mark, because the only track you get to race on in this demo is Catalonia. So my options, I've actually put in about half an hour to an hour's gameplay on this. I've actually figured out where my difficulty is, and that difficulty is realistic. Roundabouts. Weather conditions clear. Oh no, I forgot about that. Yeah. I should actually try it on a wet track. I've never tried it on anything other than clear, so let's keep it at that for now. Bike damage, we have it on heavy. Tyre wear is on. Technical problems, AI and player. Disciplinary flags are on. I'm not even sure if disciplinary flags are in this demo because I seem to have got away with quite a lot. So that's my options for the race. Riding aids, I stick on semi-pro. Not quite pro enough to do the joint brakes thing yet. I'm not really sure I will be, but still. We stick with semi-pro in terms of the physics, which is not out of my range. So we turn the steering help off and the auto brakes off, keep the joint brakes on. Tuck in is automatic, I'll just keep that as it is. So you just like tuck in, make yourself more aerodynamic and go faster. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I do apologise to all the bikers out there who know what all this stuff is and are big fans of MotoGP, but I haven't really stepped out of Formula 1 in terms of my viewership or touring cars. I turn this off because I don't usually like having it on. And transmission I keep on automatic because I'm using a controller and I don't have 600 fingers. At least I don't have the dexterity for that. Rewind, we'll just keep that on. Might as well see what it is if we need to use it. So yeah, there's my settings for this race and my riding aids for the race. That's what I'm sticking with. So yeah, 20 kilometers north of Barcelona, this circuit.
Hello and welcome to the Catalonia circuit. In a few minutes' time, we'll be bringing you live coverage of the MotoGP race. The skies over the track are clear, and the latest weather reports are telling us that temperatures will be as expected for this time of year.
This is cool, you get all the temperatures, wind speed, directions, track record. A nice little clean presentation format, that's really nice, really nice. So here's the garage, reminiscent of F1 games of recent fame. What am I talking about? Waffle. So what we've got here is bike settings, session info, go to track, and your technical meeting, which is an interesting one. So you go to bike settings, you can set up anything you want in here. Even your handlebars. That's amazing. TCS. Oh yeah, traction control system. I didn't realise I actually had any of that, to be honest. I suppose you're allowed it in MotoGP. Gears. All your gear ratios, your brakes, your tyres. What sort of tyre data do you got? Oh, you can change it front and soft rears. Okay, that's pretty cool. Data. Oh yeah, save settings. Yeah, save your setups and that. That's pretty cool. Or if you don't know what you're doing in there, you have the technical meeting, which I think is a really good idea. So you see, you can talk to your engineer or whoever he is. Say, I can't manage to ride full out. Maybe we need to review the bike's setup. Okay. So he says, okay, you're the rider. Tell me what you noticed. I've got a problem going to the corners. So for example, the responsiveness of the bike seems strange. Or you can be a bit more specific, saying precision or stability. Okay, he understands, but he's going to need a bit more information. Bike leans too quickly, or the bike leans too slowly. So if you choose one of these options, like the bike leans too slowly, that's what I've actually kind of found. That's what I found anyway. I'm a bit used to cars more than bikes, but I found by changing this, you can. Here's what you can do. You change the soft, make it to a softer spring setting, compression and rebound damping setting to a lower level. So basically, he does his own thing because I have no idea what he's talking about most of the time. I have an idea, but not really. Not really. So you can either okay that, or you can change your mind, basically. So if you go ahead with that, then it's done, rather than having to mess around with the bike settings yourself. So that gives you a nice little option. I'd like to see that in more games, to be honest. And then you've got session info, not much on there. Not much that we don't know already. So all that remains is to go to track, and what I do is I play this in helmet view. So if this makes you sick, this is probably not the video for you. So you get to see the starting grid there. They'll go off on their formation lap. Let's just go through the grid. Yes, you've got the helmet view. Other views are available. You've got the chase camera and another cockpit cam without the helmet view. So you've got a good selection there. But yeah, there's all the starting grid. Let's head to the race. The race is actually post-commentary, because I thought I would need to concentrate on the racing. So let's see how it goes. Okay, here we are for the race. I was going to say race 1, but it's one race only for 3 laps. 24 riders, 24 bikes, and when I first did that, I thought I was doing a wheelie. It was actually me tucking in, trying to get some aerodynamics going on in here. So we're on up to the first corner now. Whoa, the physics look, well, they look lovely. You definitely think you're gonna like just go off the top of the bike there when you first brake. Oh, just gonna go up the inside here, because sometimes they feel like they're going really quite slow, but I suppose they would be slower most of the time. I mean, the physics are not. My settings are not on Pro, so I will be getting away with quite a lot most of the time. Some of these moves I pulled probably should be falling off, but yeah, never mind. It's all good. Do a bit of bumping and grinding here and there. I'm just surprised how many times I get to stay on the bike. Shouldn't have to use the replay system at all, really. Unless it's something I couldn't see coming, I guess. A good run out of there. So, and it's the heads-up display is pretty nice as well. Split time comes up there, down the bottom left. Lets you know your gaps and gets out of the way, just so it's not in your way while you're riding. And then you've got overtake information as well, which is pretty cool. And you get to see who's done the overtaking. You get your standard map on the right hand side there. It shows you where you are and where the leader is, it seems. Let's see a split time as well. And you get to look around with the helmet as well, which is pretty nice. Also down on the bottom right corner is a little diagram of your bike. It shows you how much damage is on it and what state the tyres are in. It seems to be like some sort of fluid bar going downwards the more you put wear on your tyres. Your lap time up there. I'm not sure what that 6 means, if I'm totally honest. I thought it was gears at first, but it isn't. So yeah, I'll have to figure out what the hell that is. You got your laps and your position. So I hope this view isn't too off-putting for you guys. But I'm enjoying it. I love it in this view. I love getting immersed into the cockpit view when I can. Even if it doesn't make for brilliant view on YouTube. I do my F1 2012 series in the TV camera view, but for bikes this is a new experience, and don't often get to be in this view. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. In terms of actually doing more videos on it, I think I will probably I'll probably have a go at it, but it won't be anytime soon. I'll probably pick it up in the future. But I do want to buy this game. I do want to have a go at trying to go through a career mode. So hopefully that will appear sometime in the future. I just can't say when as yet, as I get a bit of a slipstream off that guy there. I wasn't quite expecting it, but you know, sort of using my racing knowledge to some effect, I suppose. So we're starting the last lap already. That's gone very freaking quick. But yeah, he's only get 3 laps, which is unfortunate. I'd like to see. I would have liked to have done like a whole race distance, see how I do. But there you go. Having fun with it, so that's all that matters. The graphics are pretty good, really, considering they don't blow you away, but they are pretty good. I mean, this is on PC with max graphics, as max as I can get them. You won't be able to see too much because of YouTube's processing and all that. Plus I lower the bitrate on my videos, so the quality is not that great. But it does look a very, very nice game. Something I wouldn't be disappointed in owning, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm having good fun with it. See if we can get 10th. See if we can get 9th place coming out these last couple of corners. It's certainly possible. So I am quite quick out the last 2 corners, especially this one and the last one. I'm getting a bit closer now to whatever his name is, Bautista. Trying to go around the outside. Just didn't have the speed to get around him. See if I can beat him to the line. Not going to happen. No, just had his nose in front of me there. But 10th place, that's pretty good considering it's only a 3-lap race. I started from the back as well. So it fills me with some hope that I might actually be able to do well in the races on this realistic difficulty. You know, because obviously in the race weekends you would be qualifying as well, an option that is not available in the demo. So it does make me feel like I'm not a total and utter, well, I'm not totally useless at the game. So I am very encouraged that I will do relatively well. I think the next step in terms of difficulty would be to put the full physics on to pro level, to see what sort of challenge that would bring, but that would involve having manual brakes, or you know, not having the joint brakes option. Plus the bikes would probably be a bit heavier as well into the corners, so I'd have to manage that a bit better. So just looking at the highlights now, this seems to be the replay system. I don't know what it is in the actual game, whether you can just follow yourself or whatever. But this highlights, the idea of highlights is pretty good. Saves you having to trawl through the whole replay looking for specific moments, and you get to follow other people as well, which is pretty cool. Something I'm used to doing in Race 07. Something I would like to see in F1 2012, for example. Game loading in the textures there a little bit there. It's only a slight downside. It's not too bad. And here's the onboard view from my bike. As you can see, by going a bit wide, it's definitely me. I done alright, I didn't do too bad. I have seen a couple of other people's videos, so you know, I'm not abysmal. Is that me again? Certainly looks like me. Going up the inside there. Oh, nice move. Nice move, my son. It's me again. We're going to chop up someone again. We're going to go around the outside. Oh yes, to the last, in the last sector there. I do prefer the track when it's got that last nice little layout like that, rather than the stupid chicane that they put on for the F1 guys. That's a nice view as well. Right on the wheel there. There's a couple of other views on there as well, which are in the trailer but not in the actual demo, it seems. Try and make a move, but it didn't quite work out. What the fuck? Oh, I didn't see this. It's a bloody Ghost Rider. It's invisible. Bike's riding itself, left the rider behind. Jesus Christ! Obviously the computer forgot to load in the rider there. I didn't see that before. It's like, oh, I love it when stuff like that happens. That's brilliant. So a very small replay bug there, but never mind. Oh, but there you go. Yeah, here's number 99 coming through to win the race, whoever he was. Lorenzo, I think it was. So there's good little highlights there. We're quite pleased with that. George Lorenzo. Well, at least the Spanish guy won the race, I suppose, which is pretty cool. Crutchlow, that's a name I recognise as well. Yeah, I recognise about 2 names from this lineup. It's bad, isn't it? But anyway, that was MotoGP 13. Look out for a career mode sometime in the future, don't know when. But thanks for joining me, guys. Thanks for putting up with this. I'll see you next time.